Hi students, welcome to DSR Maths. In the last video, we started trigonometry, right? In that first topic is measurement of angles. In that we learn how to convert radians into degrees and degrees into radians. Okay, no? This chapter measurement of angles is a little bit different from actual trigonometry. Okay, no? Now in this video also we will continue the measurement of angles chapter only. Okay, no? Right. Now for that first problem, that is convert 6 radians into degree measure. Degree measure. So here take the given 6 radians. How to convert into degrees? By multiplying 180 by pi, right? So degrees. If you multiply 180 by pi, this becomes degrees. Now again, if you simplify like this, 180 by this pi, I will write it as 22 by 7, right? Now that is equal to 6 into 180 by 22 into 7 degrees. Cancellation. This is 2, 3 times. This is 11 times, right? Now this is 3 into 180, 540. This 540 multiply with 7, 0, 28, 35 means 37, 3780. So this can be written as 3780 by 11 degrees, right? Again I will simplify this one by dividing the numerator by denominator. So how to write it as this one, 780 divided by 11. So how many times? 3 times. That is 33. Here 4, 8, 4 times, 44. Again 4. Here 0 you take. So 3 times. That is what? 33. What is remaining? 7. So this can be written as, so this 3780 by 11 can be written as what? 343 plus 7 by 11. Can you write? By this formula. F of x by g of x equal to quotient plus remainder by divisor. This quotient plus remainder by divisor. If you simplify again, this one only you will get. Okay, no? Now, so this can be written as what? 3780 by 11 equal to 343 plus 7 by 11. It is degrees. So here it is degrees. That is equal to 343 degrees plus again this degrees I will convert into minutes, right? There is a chance. That is 7 by 11 into 60 minutes. If you write like this, now 7 into 60 means 420. So here that is equal to 343 degrees, 420 by 11 minutes, right? Now divide this 420 by 11. How many times? 3 times. That is 33, right? So what is remaining here? This is 790. How many times again? 8, 88, 2. So this 420 by 11, how to write? 38 plus 2 by 11. Can you write? Now that is equal to 343 degrees. Already this is completed. Next here we have to write 38 minutes denoted by like this, no? Plus extra is what? 2 by 11 minutes. Listen carefully, right? Now that is equal to 343 degrees plus 38 minutes plus 2 by 11. Again this extra, again I will convert into seconds. So into 60. If you multiply this minutes into 60, it becomes what? Seconds. Now I will continue here. Now that is equal to 343 degrees plus 38 minutes plus, so if you multiply 120 by 11 seconds, right? Now again divide this 120 by 11, this is 10 times 110, that is 10. So 120 by 11 can be written as 10 plus 10 by 11, 110 plus 10, 120 by 11. That is equal to, now this finally this can be written as 343 degrees plus 38 minutes plus 120 can be written as what, 10 seconds plus again 10 by 11 seconds, right? So that is equal to, again now we can't convert the remaining, so that's why there is no other thing. So 343 degrees plus 38 minutes plus approximately I will means adjust this one 11 seconds, like this I will write. That is equal to 343 degrees 38 minutes 11 seconds. Here we have to write approximately, because exactly not getting, so that's why adjusted to what, 11 seconds. Okay, no? Okay, this is the 6 radians converting into degree measure. You take one more problem, still means clarity you will get. So converting second problem, 1 radian into degree measure, right? Same, 1 radian equal to 1 into, to convert to degree measure we have to multiply this given radian by 180 by pi. Again into degrees you can write like this, right? Now 180 by pi, 22 by 7 degrees, right? Next 180 by 22 into 7, so this is 211, 290, that is equal to 630 by 11 degrees. Now if you want to simplify like this, divide 630 by 11, right? So how many times? It is 5 times, 55, so 8 remaining. Again it is 7 times, 77, 3. So this 630 by 11 can be written as what, 57 plus 3 by 11, quotient plus remainder by divisor. Now that is equal to 57 degrees, 57 degrees you can write. Again 3 by 11 degrees, right? Now that is equal to 57 degrees. This extra degrees again I will convert into what, minutes, there is a chance. That is by multiplying what, 60. If you multiply this degrees becomes minutes, right? Now that is equal to 57 degrees 180 by 11 minutes. Okay, no? Now this 180 divided by 11, how many times? 1 time, 11, 70. Next 6 times, 66, so 4 remaining, right? So this is 1 time 11, 7 remaining, 0, and 11, 6, 66, 4. Now this 180 by 11, how to write? 16 plus 4 by 11, can you write? Quotient plus remainder by divisor, that is equal to 57 degrees plus 16 minutes plus 4 by 11 minutes, 4 by 11 minutes, that is equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes. Again this extra minutes, this one extra, again I will convert into seconds by multiplying 60. That is 4 by 11 into 60. If you multiply with 60, it becomes what? Seconds. That is equal to 57 16 minutes plus 240 by 11. Now again divide this 240 by 11. How many times? 2 times. 22. So 2 0. Next 1 time 11 9. Now that is equal to this 240 by 11. How to write? 21 plus 9 by 11. Can you write? Quotient plus remainder by divisor. That is equal to 57 degrees plus 16 minutes plus, so 21 seconds. This is seconds, no? So that's why 21 seconds plus 9 by 11. This is also seconds. But exactly not getting. So this one I will adjust to 22 or 21 only you can write. So 57 degrees, 16 minutes, 22 seconds approximately. This is also exactly not getting. So just we have to adjust to 21 minutes or 22 minutes, whatever it may be, approximately. So this is about the what? 1 radian. So this is the most important. Many times we will use this 1 radian. So note 1. 1 radian equal to 57 degrees, 16 minutes, 22 seconds approximately. Right? Simply we will use like this. 1 radian equal to 57 degrees approximately. Right? This is important one. So 1 radian equal to approximately we have to take 57 degrees, right? Like this. 5 radians equal to 180 degrees. 1 radian equal to 180 by pi. So pi equal to 22 by 7 you take and simplified, this one you got. Next 1 degree if you take from this one, 1 degree means divide by like this. 1 radian means divide by 180 means here 1 degree you will get. Means pi radians by 180. Pi means here 22 if you take by 7 into 180, that is equal to 0.01746 radians. This one also you have to remember. So 1 degree equal to 0.01746 radians. 1 radian equal to 57 degrees. And 1 degree equal to 0.01746 radians or 0.01745 approximately you can take this one also. Okay, no? So this is both these two are what? Both are most important. 1 radian equal to 57 degrees and 1 degree equal to 0.01746. Right? Next. One more problem, third problem based on this one only. So 11 by 16 radians. This one we have to convert into degree measure. Same. So how to take this as 11 by 16. So 11 by 16 radians equal to into what? So convert into degrees means 180 by pi degrees. Can you write? Now that is equal to 11 by 16 into 180 by, this is 22 by 7 into means into 7, this is 1, this is 2 and this is 90. Right? Again here it is 8 and it is 45. Right? Now 45 7 times 35. Next 28 3 315. So this 315, so this if you simplify 315 by 315 by 8 degrees. Again if you simplify, divide 315 by 8, how many times? 3 times 24. So this is 7, 5. So 9 times. So 72, 3. So this 315 by 8. How to write? 39 plus 3 by 8. Can you write? That is equal to 39 degrees plus 3 by 8 degrees. Quotient plus remainder by divisor. Now, again, this 39 degrees as it is, this one convert into minutes. So 3 by 8 into 60 minutes. If you multiply with the 60, then it becomes minutes. That is equal to 39 degrees. Next, 4 2 times and 15. So 45 divided by 2. 22, 44, 1. So this 45 by 2, how to write? 22 plus 1 by 2, 44 plus 1. Now that is equal to 22 minutes plus 1 by 2 minutes. Right? Now again 39 degrees plus 22 minutes plus 1 by 2, this minutes, again this extra minutes convert into seconds. Means you have to multiply to 60, this becomes what? Seconds. That is equal to 39 degrees plus 22 minutes plus this is 30 times. So that's why 30 seconds. So 39 degrees and 22 minutes, 30 seconds. Exactly getting here. No need to write approximately, right? So like this we have to simplify. Next, one more you take convert, suppose 40 degrees 20 minutes, 40 degrees 20 minutes into radian measure. Like this they given 40 degrees 20 minutes convert into radian measure. So how to convert this is also, once you see 40 degrees plus 20 minutes, can you write like this? That is equal to this total, first you convert into degrees, then again multiply by 180 by means pi by 180, then you will get radians. So for that, this minutes you have to convert into degrees. Minutes convert into degrees means 40 degrees 20 by 60 degrees, right? Means if you divide by 60, then this minutes becomes degrees, right? But previous one converting degrees into minutes multiplying 60, but here converting minutes into degrees divide by 60 by this hexadecimal system. Now that is equal to 40 plus this is 1 by 3 degrees. Can you write like this? Now that is equal to, if you simplify, 121 by 3 degrees. So now this one given what degree measure, totally convert into degrees only, because this minutes we are converting into again degrees. So this is 121 by 3 degrees. Now we have to convert into radian measure. For that, what we have to do? 121 by 3 plus pi by 180 radians. That is equal to 121 pi by 540 radians. This is our answer. Radians not radian means symbol you have to take. Okay, no? Now here this one you converted into degrees. So this is total degrees. Then you multiplied pi by 180. Now it becomes what? Radians. This is our final answer. Next. Fifth problem you take. One more problem I will give. Right. Convert minus 47 degrees 30 minutes into a radian measure asking. into radian measure. Here minus is there, means nothing but negative angle. So as it is, we have to take that as that is equal to minus, like previous problem only, but extra minus is there, 47 degrees and plus 30 minutes. This can be written as minus 47 degrees plus 30 by 60 degrees, right? 30 by 60 divided by minutes divided by 60, then it becomes degrees. Now that is equal to how many times? 2 times. So minus 47 degrees plus 1 by 2 degrees, right? 30 minutes equal to half degree only. Now that is equal to minus half, you can write it as 47 plus 1 by 2 degrees. So simplify, 94 plus 1 minus 95 by 2 degrees. This minus as it is. Now convert into radians. That is equal to minus of 95 by 2 into pi by 180 radians, right? That is equal to cancellation. So 5 one time 19 times 536 minus 19 pi by 72 radians. Is there any simplification? No. So this is our final answer. Like this we have to simplify. Okay, no? Right. So again you take one note. Here already you know that in your high school angle definition. What is the definition of angle? Angle is a measure of rotation of a given ray about the initial point. Means like this. This is initial side and this is terminal side, right? This is vertex if you take O. So here initial side rotates means here some angle you will get. This is called what? This is positive angle. This is positive angle. Positive angle how to get? By anti-clockwise direction. If you take that rotation is in anti-clockwise direction, then positive angle you will get. Okay, no? Same, suppose this is initial ray and this is initial side. Suppose this is terminal side. Okay, this is the initial side, this is terminal side. If you take the angle like this, so here minus theta means here what you will get? Negative angle you will get, right? Means nothing but clockwise direction. Negative angle means clockwise direction. Suppose if you take like this some angle, so here to here means 30 degrees like this. It is A and it is B. Suppose if you take like this, here it is A, it is B, OB, OA, OB. If you take now like this, if you take this is minus 30 degrees like this you have to take. Like that previous problem you taken, this is the negative means clockwise direction, negative angle, right? Suppose see here, here O is there, here OA, this is OB, right? Means here how many degrees? 180 degrees, right? Suppose like this is there. So here how many degrees? 270 degrees. Okay. 180 plus 90. 270 degrees. It is B. Right? Suppose like this is there. Here only A, here only B. So here it is initial side. Suppose it is only terminal side. Means initial side coincide with the terminal side. This is the angle. So it is what? 360. Means one complete revolution. One complete revolution, right? Means one complete revolution means 360 degrees. Okay. Suppose it is initial. So this is here B is there. One complete revolution complete, again extra is there. Suppose here to here 30 means total how much you will get? 360 plus 30, so 390 you will get. Once you see here to here 360, again extra plus 30. If you suppose here to here, if you take 30, so 360 plus 30, 390, like that you will get. Okay, no? Angles. Now note 2, same previous one is angle note 1 and this is note 2. Most important note, listen carefully. Length of the arc, based on this one we are going to do the problems. Length of the arc of a circle. So how to find the length of the arc of a circle? Suppose it is a circle. Here A is there, here O, here A is there. So what is the definition of radian? Radian is an angle subtended, means located at the center of the circle, whose length of the arc is equal to radius of the circle, right? Means here to here, same if you take, then here one unit of radian we will take. Okay, now by the definition of the what radian in the circular system we learned this one. Suppose if you take one more like this here, so here to here, this is C I will take, this as B, so here to here distance is L, or in some books S also they will mention. This is the length of the arc, suppose if you take, right? Now this angle subtended at the center of the circle, here I will take what? It is radian, theta radians, because this one same I am not taking, different. Now once you see length of the arc AB divided by length of the arc AC, length of the arc AB divided by length of the arc AC is equal to angle AOB, like this ratio I am taking, angle AOB divided by angle AOC you take, angle AOC. Now length of the arc AB, what is that? Radius, R only you taken. Next, length of the arc AC is what? L, we denoted by L or S. Next, angle AOB is 1 radian divided by angle AOC equal to what? Theta radian. Now that implies R by L equal to 1 by theta, means same. So what our requirement is what? L. So cross multiplication here, 1 by theta radians means 1 by theta all radians you can write. Otherwise do the cross multiplication. What you will get? L equal to R theta radians, means simply we will write L equal to R, cross multiplication, L into 1 radian, so L equal to R theta. So this is a length of the arc formula. Okay, no? Where L is the length of the arc, R is the radius of the circle, and theta be the angle subtended at the center of the circle, right? L is the length of the arc, means this length suppose, R is the radius of the circle, and theta be the angle subtended at the center of the circle. Okay, now so this is the formula for finding the length of the arc of a circle. Next, third note, that is area of the sector. That is also important one. Third one, area of the sector of a circle. So here also you take one circle. Here this is the center, and here to here it is radius. If you take, this is theta be the angle subtended at the center of the circle. Here you take O, this as A, this as B, and here to here is length of the arc. If you take, once you listen here. Now what we have to find? Area of the sector. This is called what? Sector of a circle. So this AOB sector area we have to find. For that one, what I will take? This is important one. Listen carefully. So area of the sector AOB divided by area of the circle I will take. So area of the means this piece area divided by total area I am comparing, equal to, with which one I am comparing? Angle here, this theta divided by this means this angle. Listen carefully. Area, this area divided by total area is equal to this angle divided by total angle. This angle is theta and total angle means one complete revolution 360 degrees. Convert into radians, write in radians 2 pi, right? And now this is our requirement. Area of the sector AOB equal to this one, multiply that side, theta by 2 pi or theta radians also you can take, into area of the circle, right? That is equal to theta by 2 pi into area of the circle is pi r square. Pi get cancelled. That is equal to 1 by 2 r square theta. So A equal to 1 by 2 r square theta. If area denoted by A means area of the sector. Formula is what? A equal to 1 by 2 r square theta, where r is the radius of the circle, theta be the angle subtended at the center of the circle. Okay, no? Suppose they are asking perimeter. Perimeter of the sector asking. Perimeter of the sector means this length, and this length. Means r plus L. That is equal to 2r plus L. That is equal to 2r plus L. Length of the arc. In previous note you taken L equal to r theta. You can substitute r theta. Means this is the formula for finding the perimeter, right? So length of the arc formula is L equal to r theta. Area of the sector formula is 1 by 2 r square theta. And perimeter of the sector is 2r plus r theta. R plus this one plus L. But L equal to r theta is substituted. That is 2r plus r theta, right? So we should do the problems based on length, area and perimeter of the sector. See this problem. If two circles, arcs of same length, subtended angle 60 degrees and 75 degrees at the center, then find the ratio of their radii. Radii means plural form of radius. Okay, no? Now here two circles they given. This is the first circle. Suppose this is second circle they given. Now here arcs of the same length. So here one more, this one they given. So here this is r1, this is r2, this is theta 1, this is theta 2, and here to here it is L1 and this is L2, right? What they given? Two circles arcs of the same length means L1 equal to L2 given. This length and this length same given. And R1 how much they given here? 60 degrees. Suppose if you take here R2 equal to 75 degrees. But we know that L1 equal to R1 theta 1, L2 equal to R2 theta 2, because L equal to R theta. Length of the arc formula is what? L equal to R theta, right? But here if you take L1 equal to R1 theta 1, L2 equal to R2 theta 2. So here L1 equal to L2 given means R1 theta 1 equal to R2 theta 2 given. No? So what they asking? Ratio of their radii means ratio of this one R1 by R2 asking. So R1 by R2 nothing but theta 2 by theta 1. That implies R2 by R1 by R2 equal to theta 2. Theta 2 is what? 75. And theta 1 60. That is equal to 5 by 4. So therefore R1 is to R2 equal to 5 is to 4. This is our required answer. Okay, no? So ratio of the radii is 5 is to 4. Next. See the second problem. Find the angle in radian through which a pendulum swings if its length is 75 centimeters and tip describes an arc of the length these three they given. Okay, no? Means three problems are there. See here, this is a pendulum. If you take, it is swinging like this, right? Now what they given? A pendulum swings if its length they given, means this length given. How much they given? 75 centimeters, right? Now, and tip describes an arc of the length. First problem, if you take 10 centimeters, means tip describes, means this one they given for the first problem 10 centimeters. Means once you observe, if you take this as a circle, means like this. So this is the center of the circle, means this one they given, means what they given? Radius given, r equal to 75 centimeters, right? Means this pendulum is swinging like this. Tip describes for the first problem 10 centimeters, means L equal to the given. Nothing but for this circle, this is the length of the arc only, no, here to here, right? So L equal to 10 centimeters, R equal to 75 centimeters. Then what they asking? So find the angle, means this angle asking, means theta equal to what? Means we know that L equal to R theta, right? Now theta equal to L by R. So whenever the length radius given, means definitely theta in terms of radians we have to take, right? Now that is equal to L 10 by 75. So 5 2 times 5 15 times, that is equal to 2 by 15. So this is our answer, right? Next, second one, for the second problem what they given? Same length of the pendulum is what? So means R equal to 75 centimeters only they given. And tip describes, means L equal to 15 centimeters they given. Here also theta equal to L by R, that is equal to L is 15 by 75. So 1 by 5, right? Theta equal to 1 by 5 radians. Now for the third problem, so here also radius, means this length of the pendulum is what? 75 centimeters only. But here in this case a tip describes what? More than this one, means more than second problem, means 21 centimeters, means L equal to 21 centimeters. So here also theta we have to find. Theta equal to L by R. L is here 21 by 75. So 7 times 325 times, right? That is equal to 7 by 25. This is the angle. Here in this case 2 by 5, in this case 1 by 5, in this case 7 by 25. Whenever a length given, radius given, means theta you have to take in radians only. Suppose theta given and radians given, means this radius given, length asking, means at that time also theta we have to take in radians only. Okay, now? So this is about the second problem, right? Next, third problem. Find the degree measure. So degree measure of the angle subtended at the center of the circle of radius 100 centimeters by an arc of the length 22 centimeters. Means what they given? One circle given of radius 100 centimeters they given, and by an arc of the length 22 centimeters. Here angle is there, that angle asking. Means in this one what they given? Radius given r equal to 100 centimeters and length of the arc here to here given. So length of the arc, that is L equal to 22 centimeters they given. What they asking? Angle subtended at the center of the circle asking. Suppose if you take O here, A here, B, AB given and radius given. So angle subtended at the center of the circle asking. Right? Now for that we have formula. What is that? Length of the arc equal to r theta. L equal to r theta. Now theta equal to L by r. Right? So this theta equal to L by r. That is equal to L is 22 and r is 100. That is equal to 11 by 50 radians. Right? Here length and radius is there, means theta definitely it is in radians. But what they asking? Angle, find the angle in degree measure. So in in this video first to second problems. So how to convert this radians into degrees? Means that is equal to theta equal to 11 by 50. So radians is there. So convert into degrees means multiply 180 by pi degrees. Right? Again if you want to simplify 11 by 50 into 180 by 22 by 7 means into 7. Right? Now 11 one times, this is 2 times and this is 90 get cancelled. That is equal to theta equal to, so 63 by 5 degrees. Right? Again you can simplify this one according to this one. Theta equal to 63 by, this is degrees, no? Divide 63 by 5. How many times? 12 times 60, that is 3. Now 63 by 5, how to write? 12 plus 3 by 5, right? Now that is equal to 12 degrees plus 3 by 5 degrees. Right? Now again this 3 by 5 degrees convert into minutes by multiplying 60. Now 60 minutes. Right? Now again if you simplify this one, 12 degrees into plus 36 minutes, that is equal to 12 degrees into 36 minutes. Therefore theta equal to 12 degrees into 36. These are the problems on measurement of angles, especially these problems based on length of the arc and sector. Right? Next perimeter of the sector. Right? Next video again some more problems we will do based on this one only. Okay, no? And don't forget to subscribe our channel DSR Maths IIT JEE. Okay, no? And click the like button also. Till that, bye and thank you.